Hi everyone. Okay, the title of this video is 10 Ways to Make Yourself Laugh When You Don't Feel Like It, even when nothing's funny. And I think we're all going through this moment at the moment where there's just a lot going on in the world. And it's just, it's not a time to really feel particularly happy and funny. But one of our bloggers, Linda Malone, wrote this article on the importance of humor, like why it's so important to, try to have a good laugh now and again and, get through these challenging times with, with that kind of levity. I mean, I actually watch movies. I'm going to give you some ideas and not movies, but like things that I find really funny, like, I don't know, Mr. Bean or Rowan Atkinson in particular makes me laugh all the time. But here's some ideas. And Linda goes through this in her article. I'll put a link in it in the description. It's a really fun read. So, fake a giggle. I can't fake it. Your brain can't tell the difference. Your brain just thinks you're giggling, and it's just like it's a giggle. So fake a giggle. See if you can do it. Okay, everybody, do it after me. Yeah, are you all giggling? Well, it didn't work. Okay, we'll go on to the second one. Watch yourself in the mirror. Okay, make silly faces. Make silly faces to yourself in the mirror. I actually do this in the morning. I do actually go, and just relax your face. Make a giggly face. Make something that looks stupid. Stick out your tongue. Be like a 6-year-old. Actually, do it with them. That's always a good idea. Get ideas from your grandkids or people that, someone that's in your family that's a bit of a jokester. Next thing, dance ridiculously. Just dance. I mean, I'm in a small space right now in my new place, but just dance. Walk around the room, around the kitchen. You don't even have to wear any clothes. Just put the curtains or not, whatever you prefer. But, just dance ridiculously. Put on some loud music, put your headphones on, and just dance around the room. Dancing tells your brain that you're happy. And no one's watching. I mean, seriously, unless you deliberately leave your living room curtains open and there's people walking by. But honestly, just shut the windows, shut the blinds, and just dance. Be silly. Talk to your plants or other sort of inanimate objects. Like this pair of scissors, for example. Thank you so much, scissors, for being so helpful today. I really, whatever. Just talk to inanimate objects. I love talking to animals. I mean, if there's a cat in the room or if I'm in a room with a cat, I don't have one myself, but, just chat with them. Hey, how you doing today? Just get your little conversation going. They really do respond, and they actually make you feel good, and that's on the verge of a laugh, don't you think? I mean, give your inanimate objects, like Mr. Scissorhands, or the toaster Sir Crisp-a-Lot. This is someone's idea. I forget who wrote this down, but anyway, something like that. Just do something that's silly. Talk to inanimate objects. Do a dramatic reading of your to-do list. Try the most serious Shakespearean voice. To clean or not to clean? That is the question. Something like that. Or, I don't know much Shakespeare, but, to clean or not to clean, just read some part from a book that you really love or a Shakespearean, sonnet, something like that. Something serious, but make it really silly. That's another thing you can do. Wear something out of character. Now, I haven't got anything here today that I can show you, but, I've got my new necklace, actually. I picked this up in the UK. Isn't it pretty? But, wear something that's a little kooky, something that makes you feel crazy. Halloween, I don't know when you're going to see this video. I think it might be before Halloween. So you can just wear something, paint your face, do something crazy, put a tattoo on. Now, surprise yourself, put on a funky scarf or some mismatched socks. Just do something silly. I mean, it's not going to make you burst into laughter, but it's going to make you giggle and smile. This is crazy. I don't care. I honestly don't care what I look like, and just have a smile. Smile is as good as a laugh, in my opinion. If you can get yourself moving, laughing, giggling, that's okay. Make an over-dramatic cup of tea. Narrate. Now the ancient ritual of tea making takes place in the home of Margaret Manning. First, I look for a cup. This is a useless activity because it's probably in the dishwasher, something like that. Just a little drama about you. Then you've got to boil the kettle. Now, my kettle is placed on the stove. Watch the temperature because you don't want to burn whatever. It's a dramatic reading of something that you do all the time. sweep the floor, garden, take care of your plants in the garden, whatever it is. Just do something ritual but silly. You can try laughing yoga. A lot of people do this, and it's yoga with goats. There's one of the yogas which genuinely makes you laugh. I think the yoga with goats or with animals is probably a really good opportunity for a laugh, because they don't care. They just jump all over you. But it apparently is contagious. Have you ever watched, like on a bus? I've seen these videos where someone gets on a bus and there's tens of people. They're all sitting there reading the newspapers on their phone, and this person starts laughing. And they just laugh hilariously, like guffawing, laughing, and people, and the camera, of course, is looking at the people, and they start to put their books down, put their phones down, and they start to laugh, and then by the end of like 2 minutes, not even that long, they're all laughing. The whole bus or train is completely in tears with laughter, but it is contagious. Being happy is contagious. I saw a T-shirt yesterday. I was in the shop and it said, happiness is the best makeup. And I actually really like that quote, because it's true that, makeup isn't anything. It's just, colors on your face, but it's the joy that you have inside when you maybe look a little brighter, I got new lipstick, by the way. This is MAC. It's one of my little treats. But whatever, do something like that. Buy a little tube of lipstick that's going to make you shine, make you feel good inside, or do some, go to contagious yoga or contagious laughing sessions. There's a business opportunity. If you've got a good laugh, you could actually have laugh parties. That would be fun, just to get people giggling. Honestly, we need it. Our body is energized by laughter, energy, oxygen. Do it. Just do it. Have fun. Revisit old photos. This is a good one. Revisit old photos and have a good laugh. Did no one ever think to tell you how silly those glasses looked, or how your hair looked really crazy when it was whatever color? I mean, did no one stop to think they might want to give you feedback on that, really? Or just pictures that you got with your kids or grandkids, or anyone where you're just being stupid, and or just looking back at how you were, before you thought about anything, that was going to look like, be looked at in the future. But anyway, another thing you can do is pretend you're in a sitcom, and just, get a bunch of women or men or women, it doesn't matter, and just have like a Friends or a Sex and the City session, and just, pretend you're in a sitcom. Who are the four women? The Golden Girls. You could do the Golden Girls. That would be kind of fun. Just, do something with friends. I think that's the bottom line here with laughter, is just get other people around you. It's hard to fake a giggle, to fake a laugh, but if you've got your people around you and you're watching a stupid movie, or you're just telling funny stories. I actually sat down with Max the other week, my grandson, and for some reason we just got on this topic of the craziest thing that you ever done, or the silliest thing. And I just was reeling off all these crazy memories from, the first episodes with the internet, and, kind of strange pets that we had in our life. And, just we were really, really laughing. And of course, the fact that my son was walking around pretending they were a dinosaur really helped to the situation. Oh, I don't know. But try to laugh now and again. Just find something silly to do. The dark tunnel gets lighter when there's a giggle in the air, when there's laughter in your life. And if you've got any good jokes, it would be good to tell us those. That's a good thing too. But let me have your ideas. What do you do to get those laugh muscles going? Is it your grandkids that make you giggle? Is it, just your life situation? I mean, I don't know whether it came from my past, but, laugh instead of cry. You've got to do one or the other sometimes to release that emotion. So let's do it. Let's have a giggle together, and hope you all are well and bringing some laughter into your life, even when things are not funny. Okay, take care. See you.